What is up, everyone? James Martin here. We're back with another video on reacting to anime. So clearly I'm not bored of this series, and neither you guys apparently. What? Oh my god! So today we're back watching more anime recommended by you guys and trying out a few new things. Whether this is good or bad, I have no idea. So first off, we're actually going to watch some anime. Well, obviously we're going to watch some anime. By the way, guys, make sure you stick around to the very end of this video because I got a very, very special announcement about my next video that I think a lot of you anime fans are going to be really excited about. So today we're going to watch the first episode of Mob Psycho 100. This is recommended by Stuff and Things. But before we get started, I have to let you know that I'm actually launching a Kickstarter campaign for my very first feature film, Light of Korgan. Please consider donating. That would mean so much to me. Again, this is my very first feature film. Super, super excited. And that would just be so magical and a huge dream come true because it's really important for filmmakers to get started on their very first feature film. Please consider donating before July the 31st. All right. So let's hop into this, shall we? Do they really throw all their budget in that like intro sequence? Because like, man, a lot of this animation is a bit of a bummer. I'm sorry to say. Interesting style of animation. It's very, very, very crazy. And yet like there's something about it to a certain degree. It's kind of appealing in a weird way. Like, no joke, when I first heard about Mob Psycho 100, like the main protagonist, Mob, reminded me of the dude from One Punch Man. So I honestly thought the two were related somehow. Like, that's why I wasn't so interested in watching Mob Psycho, like, when I first heard about it, like, last year or so, because I thought it was, like, One Punch Man, like, 2.0 kind of thing. Here's how I describe the animation style. They drew a bunch of pictures, took a bunch of paint, threw it in a blender, stuck a camera on the top of the blender, turned on the blender, and this is what you got. Just pure mayhem. So Mob Psycho was made by Studio Bones, and Bones Incorporated is known for its Fullmetal Alchemist, Escape the Infinity, Noragami, and My Hero Academia. I normally go into a very long explanation about what these episodes are like. This time we're going to keep it to 10 seconds, starting right now. Animation, kind of interesting. Not a big fan of this because it just looks like something off the internet, if I'm to be honest. I was going to say I'm rooting for Mob to get away from this guy. All right, so next up, we're going to check out the brand new Scarlet Nexus anime, which just came to Funimation like a couple weeks ago. They did a special world premiere on YouTube, so we're going to check that out right now. The other suppression force. Congratulations, you got a brand new icon for your profile. I really like the outfits. Like black and red, that's super badass. So in other words, everyone's got some form of elemental magic. Man, their signals are kind of like the Amber Alert. It's like, it's hard to miss those signals, you know what I'm saying? Say hello to the future couples. So basically, this is My Hero Academia once Class A all become pro heroes and start working together. It's a very interesting, futuristic looking place. 10-second review starting right now. So I actually really like that. I found the action scenes a lot of fun. I thoroughly love the design. I actually enjoy the thought that went to the futuristic world, and I really want to go see this. All right, next we're going to check out the Monogatari second season, or the Monogatari series. This was recommended by Nico Bread Croissant Pan. Very interesting. So without further ado, let's hop into this. I like this opening. It's really cute. This is becoming a bit of a problem. It's hard to read the subtitles on the bottom and then the subtitles at the very top. Also, I hate to say it, but the direction style, the shots and the cinematography and stuff like that, the editing, it's literally just like Puella Magica Monica. What did I just watch? I literally have no idea what's going on. If someone can please explain to me what the heck's going on, maybe I might continue watching it. Let me know in the comments. So just before we continue, I want to let you know that a lot of these anime that I'm watching right now were actually recommended by you guys. So if there's an anime that you want me to check out, let me know down in the comments and maybe I'll go check it out. Right now, before we go into the next one, I know that there's several shows that you guys have either recommended to me that I've either have already gone and checked out on my own or I've already seen. So I just want to go through a few of them and just explain to you really quickly what I've seen and my quick thoughts on it. Kuro Neko, you wanted me to see Violet Evergarden? Watched it. Thoroughly loved it. Cried like a little baby. Big Daddy No Abs, you wanted me to watch Fire Force. I watched the first 3 episodes and then I didn't really like it, especially the fact that whatever her chick was, like, a lot of touchy stuff and a lot of, yeah. Lately, I watched Dr. Stone. I enjoyed it. I wasn't a big fan of the ending of season 2, though, but I did like the science stuff. I watched Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Front, Babylonia. Not a big fan of it because every time there was like a corner or some big intense moment, there was some magical thing being pulled out of someone's rear end to go save the day. I watched Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works. Yeah, this is all right, although I expected so much more from the main protagonist, so I wish he had done something a lot sooner rather than wait all the way to the end before he actually became useful. But we also got Rin, the Tundere of Tunderes. Our love has always been 10 centimeters apart. This show, I only watched it because it was 6 episodes long and I just wanted to cross off another anime off my list. This was the most boring cliche romance I have ever seen in my entire life. Rising of the Shield Hero, thoroughly loved it, and I'm looking forward to watching another season of the Rising of the Shield Hero, but very, very satisfying. Thoroughly loved it. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. My main man deserves so much more from whatever her name chick is. Kind of interesting though, very psychotic. Quintessential Quintuplets. This one was very, very enjoyable. It's so cute. I think almost anyone can really get into the show, especially if you're into romance, and there's like every type of waifu you can imagine. It's like one of those sisters, right? Whether it's the shy type, the happy type, the tsundere, the cute acting, or the one that eats a lot. Love the season 1 opening. That's my favorite opening of any romance, and I'm really looking forward to the movie because I really want to find out who the main guy is going to marry at the very end. Kaguya-sama Love is War. I peed my pants watching this. It was so freaking funny. I can't not recommend this enough, and I'm looking forward to another season, and both the sub and the dub are equally just amazing. I finished Assassination Classroom after I reviewed it. I enjoyed it. I love the action scenes. I love the character development. I wish that we had answers to why the guy wanted to teach in the first place sooner rather than later. Once again, there were a couple moments where I found it a little bit cheesy. Wondering Which Journey, Elena. If you're into lighthearted kind of slice of life kind of shows, this might be one for you. I thoroughly love the animation. I love the design so much. The anime's really come a long way since then. Really, really, really nice. It's not my cup of tea though. And then we have the side story to Pupilla Magica Magica. Really didn't grab me. It didn't really pull me as much as the actual Magica Magica, but it had more depth to what was going on. And I kind of would be interested in a season 2 only because I want to know like what further happens. Demon Slayer, I saw the Demon Slayer show. I even watched the recent movie that came out, the Mugen Train. I'll be very honest, it's exciting, great music, great action. I can't complain about too much. It didn't really pull me into it though, and especially with Mugen Train, like the main villain kind of got killed off really, really soon, and then they just threw in another villain for the sake of. That was a little bit disappointing because like, oh, what's gonna come next? What's gonna come next? And then just that was a little disappointing. Let's hop into the next one. Maybe we'll come back to this at a later point. Fruit Basket, which is something I've been wanting to check out for quite some time. Fruit Basket apparently ranks number 4 in the top anime series. I think this is the one where they cook. I'm not 100% sure. I really wanted to watch the cooking show, so let's check this out. Hold on, wait, what? This is in Portuguese, yo. I don't speak Portuguese. We need this in English. They look and sound just like the fan base for Fairy Tail. Oh, the blonde chick is, that's Elizabeth Maxwell. He will win over her heart with the power of stairs. Another couple made. Oh boy. Now that's a hook. Alright, 10 seconds. I actually really, really like that. That was very, very cute, very pretty, and I really, really liked that. I really like the thing at the very, very end. I can't remember what it's called. Alright, so last one on our list is Cowboy Bebop, which was recommended by a bunch of you. Nintendo Geek 45, Natayo, and Brick Stanison. We have a double shout out today. I've heard so much about this, but let's hop into it. from 1998. All right, so that intro already showed me so much about this character and about his backstory than anything else. So that was actually really, really well done. Interesting. Like, they're having a harmonica. Like, this feels very much like, obviously the title says cowboy. You would think like we're watching some sort of like old western where we would go and see like the cliffs and the landscape and the dust and all that stuff. But we're just watching a bunch of spaceships. It's interesting. It's basically a western, but it's sci-fi. For 998, I'm actually really liking the style here and the animation, like very creative. And I especially love how they're showing off like what this stuff actually does. I'm going to take a while to get that this red eye thing is actually important in the story. But like it felt so natural the way they introduced it, right? Alright, so I actually really, really like this one. The ending credits song, I was really, really enjoying. The story and the directing and the cinematography, the editing was so well done. I'm actually really interested in checking this out more. But like this is a brilliant example of just how to really tell a good first episode. I'm actually really genuinely impressed. I didn't think it would be a thing I could get into, but I think I probably would like to continue watching this. It's actually really, really good. So thanks so much for the recommendation. All right, so if you stuck around this long, I do have one big announcement regarding my next video. You guys have been telling me like crazy that I should go and check out the rest of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures from my previous video where I watched the very first episode. That's what we're going to do. We're basically going to react to the first episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures from each part. Please like and subscribe because I got great videos coming out, of course, every other week depending on the schedule. And again, please support my new feature film on Kickstarter. Link is in the description below. But take it easy, guys. Enjoy some anime, and I will see you next time.